An Iranian-made Shahed drone launched by Russian forces heads towards a Ukrainian air defense system. A miss quickly celebrated by Ukrainian soldiers. What the Russians missed was this: a fake air defense system, part of an entire arsenal of decoys that has popped up around the country. Fake weapons that are as cheap to make as they are useful to deploy. An American towed howitzer costs anywhere between $2 to $4 million. This one cost just $1,000 to make. It's essentially made up of drain pipes. But the point is, each time one of these is hit, it is a real one that is spared, and it's cost the Russians time, energy, and money to hit it. The challenge for this steelworks company that had nothing to do with arms making at all, updating their designs to keep up with the ever more sophisticated weapons arriving in Ukraine. Despite them, the fighting along the Eastern Front has been tough, Ukrainian officials acknowledge. The forest just outside the eastern town of Crimea has been a battleground for much of the war. But the counter-offensive has made its daily battles that much more intense. Yuri Mikulyak, a special forces commander, has just returned from there with his men.
Нам нужны боеприпасы. И без вот этих всех высокоточных ракет, боеприпасов, дальнобойной артиллерии, дальнобойных боеприпасов, без этого всего мы не можем воевать эффективно.
Behind Mikulyak, one of the Russian tanks his unit took in Irpin early in the war. He says the lack of ammunition has been chronic in this war. Ukraine, he explains, has had to use creativity as it holds the lines.
Мы пытаемся какую-то применять военную хитрость, как-то свой боевой опыт совмещать с военной хитростью, дурить противника, изобретать какие-то новые ловушки там.
A part of that effort is happening far from the front lines, in factories like this one, perfecting the art of the fake weapon. The measure of each decoy's success, how quickly it gets destroyed once in the field. Melissa Belsienen in central Ukraine.
We have dramatic video of rescue efforts after a Russian strike in northeastern Ukraine, and it shows emergency workers putting out a fire and then digging through the rubble after a cruise missile hit the city of Sumy on Friday. Officials say 3 people were wounded, including 2 pulled from beneath a building destroyed by the strike. Earlier in the day, this footage shows the moment when another missile hit President Volodymyr Zelensky's hometown, and the missile hit the city center of Kyiv, killing 1 person and leaving 54 others injured. At least 10 buildings were damaged. Ukraine says Russian missiles have also killed 3 people in Kherson and wounded 4 others.